As an old Viking saying goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Times change, but the urge to travel, explore nature, and understand ourselves better constantly drives us. It prompts us to experience nature firsthand and see other cultures. Confronting great beauty, we can see, experience, feel, and interact with it. And we can find delights in every destination. This is why JADE 959 sets out for the Norwegian fjords.
我发觉在这个地方我们是因为大脑而看见，而不是单单只有眼睛，所以这种体验是别的地理环境很难去感受。
Cruising through the Norwegian fjords, the JADE 959 super yacht is like a comfortable home on water. The yacht accommodates 12 guests in 6 cabins, with a minimalist but elegant interior design in beige. Its well-arranged private and public spaces boast a whole range of recreational facilities. The 9 crew members on board ensure all passengers enjoy a safe and sound journey.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm the captain of JADE 959. I'm on this boat since April 2014 that we launched this yacht. This yacht is an explorer expedition vessel, was built with an ice class classification, able to go in a polar sea. This is the reason of going to Norway. It's a full star service. We have a stewardess ready for you during the day. We have a chef, a private chef, who is cooking if you are allergic for gluten, for example, or you can do some dietary cuisine. Everything is possible. Nothing impossible on JADE 959.
This 52-meter super yacht has 5 floors and an outdoor dining area. It also carries water sports equipment, letting guests explore nature close at hand.
JADE 959超级游艇尽可能的将宾客所有的需求都考虑在内，食衣住行娱乐，希望他们回忆这趟的旅行，会觉得在JADE 959上度过的时光是很舒适、快乐人心的，会觉得它带着人们前往一站又一站的掠习。我们希望参与这趟旅程的所有成员，在与这自然的邂逅中体悟真实，在动静结合之间发现不一样的世界与自己，同时真正的走进挪威的生活方式，感受到美好的事物和美好的生活。我们真是带着这些期待起航。
There are over 1,000 fjords in Norway, spreading along its jagged coastline. The word fjord is derived from Norwegian. Over 2.5 million years ago, vast stretches of glaciers carved U-shaped valleys into the land, which the ocean gradually filled. In 2005, the West Norwegian fjords were recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is the Songjert Fjord. Located in western Norway, it is the longest and deepest fjord in Norway. It stretches more than 200 kilometers and contains a variety of scenery. and so it has been called the King of the Fjords. Mountains rise from its sides, peaking over 1,700 meters above sea level. The tranquil waters belie depths of more than 1,300 meters. The Sonja Fjord has many branches and boasts an out-of-this-world beauty.
我们被800-900公尺的鬼斧神工的高山环绕着，那它临界跟它连接在一起的，却是非常非常平静的海洋，呈现了一个有如在天堂般的一个画面的。那是非常宁静的大自然的声音，没有任何的机械的嘈杂。800公尺的高山，我们已经看到了满布的白雪，在白雪融化的时候呢，产生了这些瀑布。所以我们穿越这些高山峻岭的时候呢，迎面而来的是数以百计的瀑布，产生了一个非常壮丽的景观。
If I lived there, that's where I would go jog every day. That where there's a lot of people, but not too many, which it's amazing. The hike was very enjoyable. Everything so far is amazingly perfect.
那这种体验呢，都是很特别的，可以那么的亲近的大自然，而且对这个大自然冰河跟峻有着非常敬畏的精神。山大山小皆有灵性，所以我们在冰河下面仰望着它的时候，是以非常尊敬的态度来看待它。
Mostly larger than lakes, but calmer than the ocean, the fjords cut through gorges, with waterfalls cascading down and glaciers that never melt. Norwegians are always close to nature. The tranquility of the landscape contrasts with its breathtaking beauty formed over the ages. Here, time seems to stop, and everything is real and natural. Man and nature are inseparable. These spectacular landscapes inspired the Vikings, who once stormed Europe. This is a Viking village, far removed from modernity. It preserves ancient Viking culture. Vikings were intrepid warriors and poets at the same time. Their combination of untamed and romantic qualities and a simple philosophy of living with nature have been passed down over the generations.
It's really important for us in the modern world to understand a good relationship with nature. Our forefathers struggled. It was difficult. They had to have a knowledge of the environment and the conditions around them. They had to have a respect for nature. Today, we need to relearn that respect for nature and understand what effect that we are having on it. Here in Norway, it's a great place to start that journey.
The village of Flom sits at the inner end of the Ålands Fjord. The famous Flom railway starts here. Construction of the line began in 1923, and it was completed about 20 years later. Stretching over 20 kilometers with 80% of its tracks running through a 5.5% gradient, the railway is recognized as one of the most beautiful and steepest railways in the world. Valleys, waterfalls, rocky peaks and snowy mountains form a fantastic landscape as the train moves along. In 2014, Lonely Planet named the Flom Railway the world's most incredible train journey.
这些挪威峡湾数百万年前就已经形成了，也被联合国教科文组织列为世界遗产。邂逅自然，同时也给了我们一个机会， 反省我们自己在这个世界上真正的位置。
Because of Norway's latitude, its daytime can last for more than 20 hours in summer. The JADE 959 sails to a new spot every night. When guests rise in the morning, they find themselves in a different fjord.
One thing very important with this yacht, it's a 52-meter length, and we have a capacity to go in a very narrow fjord compared to the big cruising ship with 300-meter length. We have access to more private area, and this is fantastic for the guests on board.
The JADE 959 carries 5 jet skis, so guests can not only appreciate the fjords from the boat, but also challenge themselves to take to the water, where they can enjoy a very different view of these marvels. Every adventure, big or small, can bring these avid travelers closer to nature. And the fjords can also offer a variety of sports for those inclined.
每个人在天性中都有动的一面和静的一面。完全安静的人和完全好动的人都是不存在的。这一点和自然很像，所以某种意义上，我们与自然比我们曾经想象的还要投契。这样的体验能带给我们新鲜的思考呀。这样的舒展也是我们平时生活中极为罕有的。
And it's a different experience fishing in a fjord under the guidance of local fishermen.
When my guests leave from this area, they have been meeting themselves, being out in the nature. My job is to provide a platform where they can have this experience with family, with friends, and have a taste of the aroma of this nature. Flowers, small strawberries, eating the fish that you've been caught in a fish net for dinner. And you have this dinner family talk around in the evening. And that's what I want to give to my guests.
我们还有在安排之下，也到了每一个港口的最特别的餐厅，就是在这个港口里面最具历史的餐厅，都由他们的餐厅的创办人就在码头旁边迎接我们，一路带领着我们到他的餐厅。所以这一些等等的安排，让我们这一趟的旅客都有非常近距离的去体验挪威，去了解挪威，甚至跟挪威的生活方式做最紧密的互动。
In the valleys near the fjord, there are many farms. The boundless beauty of nature is relaxing and comforting. Fishing can bring us close to nature. Fishermen cast their lines, watch the lines sink below the surface. And catching a fish with skill makes anyone feel proud.
在这个过程当中呢，我们看了数百个彩虹。因为云的移动，所以这一些鬼斧神工的峻岭也产生了不同的面貌，我们都一一用空拍机还有用摄影机捕捉了这些大自然鬼斧神工的壮举。
The land is fertile in the valleys. Freshly caught salmon, delicacies from local mountains, and fresh vegetables create a wonderful meal. With a little grilling, we enjoy a sumptuous meal. In such a relaxing environment, our sharpened senses enjoy the true meaning of a wonderful life. Outdoor cooking also restores an age-old connection with food, again linking man and nature.
俗话说，一方水土养一方人。品尝当地美食的时候，或者是亲自捕捉即将入口材料的时候，你也是在品尝当地人的生活。同时，这方水土也在接纳你。
As well as the local fjord food, the meals on the JADE 959 are also full of surprises.
值得提的是，我觉得这位主厨是一位法国先生，他煮的每一道菜，道道精彩啊！这比我体验过的米其林的餐厅还精彩，还好吃。
Balestrand is another small town in the fjord. Its tranquil scenery, mirror-like waters, and transformative light inspired many painters in the 19th century, and it was known as the Art Village. The Kviknes Hotel was built in the 19th century. At the beginning of the 20th century, Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany and other aristocrats visited the hotel in the summer. Although its interior has gone through several renovations, the exterior retains the elegance of the Belle Époque. Time flies in Balestrand, and happiness is a simple gift. This popular restaurant in the region used to be a family-owned cider house dating back to 1100.
And on this place we try to present our family history and also the history of fruit in this Sognefjord area, because the history of fruit in this area is really, really old. It dates back to 1100. Then they already had apple orchards in this area. And a very old saga, in Sverre's saga, there it's mentioned Aldins Hagi. And this is Norse, the Norse name of apple orchard.
The last stop on the JADE 959 cruise through Norwegian fjords is Bergen, also known as the City of Rain. The historic dock of Bryggen was the center of the Hanseatic commercial activities in Norway from the 14th to the 16th century. Today, the plain-looking yet unmatched trading inns stand as a witness to the prosperity of the Hanseatic League. Bergen is Norway's second-largest city and was among the 9 European capitals of culture in 2000. Founded in 1070, the city is built on and is famous for its fishing. Next to the fjord in Bergen is the fish market, which opens at 5 every morning. Apparently, the city government requires the merchants to show up personally between 280 and 300 days a year. So this market is always packed with people. Visiting the fish market has become an essential part of their life, and they remind us that quality food is a key to a happy life.
这趟旅程当中，每个人都可以感受到真实的挪威，每个人都可以从中找到维京人探险后的收获，以及中华文明中的天地人和。无论是自然的探险，还是遨游天地，动静相宜，甚至走进当地体验美好的生活，品尝美食，都是各种与真实的对话，并从真实中讨教大美的智慧。
All this is the philosophy behind the JADE 959 cruise through the Norwegian fjords. It's a special way to experience the beguiling beauty of Northern Europe in a restful but inspiring environment. Though the great moments might not last long, they let us understand ourselves better. After all, genuine delight comes from great beauty.